Hello, this is Imran from iTradeAIMS.com. In this video I'm going to show you how to count Elliott wave using AO. It's a very quick video, and I will also teach you or show you how to plot the fib expansion which we use for the target zone for fifth wave. We have two setups, setup 1 and setup 2. In this occasion, our first entry into the possible third wave we took from setup 2. This is the setup 2 because this AIMS level is outside the alligator's mouth. Alligator is open, AO is close to zero line. We would enter somewhere here. Now this, around here when we enter, we assume this was 1, 2, or probably this was 1 and 2, but we make an entry around here. If we were to enter here, rules will not be there. We will not be trading according to rules. Now there is a way of trading this. This is an aggressive setup, but I'm not going to discuss it in this video. At the peak of AO here, we assume that we are at the peak of some sort of third wave. Now if I say it's a third wave, it's an ungrounded assessment, but if I say it's an impulse wave, it is a grounded assessment, because that can be proven by looking at alligator's mouth. When the alligator's mouth is open, we are in some sort of impulse wave. It could be any of the impulse wave. It could be 1, it could be 3, it could be 5. Peak of AO shows third wave. This is our third wave. When the AO crosses zero line around here, that's the minimum requirement of fourth wave. We would enter into the fifth wave using our setup number 1, which is the sleeping alligator. We have the alligator sleeping. We have AIMS level to both sides. We will enter here. And now, to exit correctly at a peak of wave 5, and here's how you know what wave 5 is. When you look at another peak of AO, we know that it's peaked. We know that alligator's open. This is another impulse wave. And if this AO turns dark here, we have a divergence. When the dark tone or dark green and this peak came around here, and we saw that the new peak is lower than the previous peak, but price has gone higher than the previous peak here, we can assume we are in the fifth wave. If I were to put a Fibonacci expansion tool, I would start from the start of 1, which is this, and take it all the way to where I think was the peak of 3, around here and here. And I'll bring this leg to where I thought was the bottom of 4, which was here and here. As you can see, target zone 100, target zone 62. This wave did finish somewhere in this zone. Now we cannot be absolutely 100% accurate, but I have seen it many times. It would touch the 100 properly, or it would touch target zone 2 and just stop there, and sometimes it stops around here. So when it is approaching the target zone, we would start looking for our exit signs. We could have exited around here, we could have exited here, we could have exited here, here, anywhere. This is an executive decision. With time it comes. And I think if you learn how to count Elliott wave with AO by using the crossing of zero line, price being close to alligator's mouth, and AO close to zero line, the peak of AO, the first peak showing the third, the crossing the fourth, the another peak which diverges the fifth, with this simple formula you will be able to count Elliott wave within 10 seconds. And when you look at any chart and you cannot do it in 10 seconds, you have yet another beautiful answer. You can assume straight away you're in fourth wave. Thank you very much for watching this video.